can do it. Sure we can do it. We just got to, yeah, 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 yeah. I know we can do it. Sure we can do it. We got to, yeah.
Well, good grief, it's almost hatch day again. This lot of chicken eggs are due either tomorrow or Wednesday. But of course they could come to any time up to maybe a Saturday, so we'll just have to wait and see. They are some Brahma eggs which were really kindly sent to me by a lady called Nikki, who on the internet saw that we'd lost our Brahma hen and offered to send us some hatching eggs so that we could hatch some more Brahmas. Well, what a beautiful thing to do for someone. Just at the moment where I was really upset, a lovely offer like that. So exciting to see how many we get and what colours they are. Well, that much needed rain has arrived, and it's been raining on and off now for 2 days, and today it has rained almost non-stop. I have managed to get outside a couple of times, but oh, it's a bit miserable out there. So what I did for the new ducklings that arrived yesterday was to build a little makeshift shelter for them to put their food under, so that stays dry and somewhere for them to shelter. But actually they haven't sheltered there all day. Most of the day they've spent hunkered down on the floor in the corner of the pen. But this afternoon I noticed that a couple of them have worked out they can go in their house and stay dry. So hopefully they'll teach the others, and we'll have some dry ducklings. So I've come out in the pouring rain to see how the ducklings are doing, and they look very good. They all seem quite happy. The one at the front, little pale one at the front, who's squeaking, is the only one who seems to be a bit upset, and then she goes quiet again. All the others are just working out how to shelter from the rain or the wind, or where the good bits of food are. They're so sweet. Funny little things. In Big White's house, although he's being shy just for a moment, well, you can hear the noise of the rain on the roof. And there's squabbling and there's arguing and there's little ones fighting with each other. Well, play fighting with each other. And here's, this is our broody Brahma cross, who I'm actively discouraging from being broody. This is Dieselette. She's got quite a lot to say for herself when you get near her. Yes. I don't want her broody either, so I've spent most of the day trying to stop her from being broody. Over here, I'm not going to go near her. That's Mrs. Oz, who I tried about 6 different ways to break her broodiness. And in the end, I decided I'd give her a few eggs. Hello, Whitey! Hello, boy! How are you? He's such a splendid chap. Can I go out now? Come on, out the way. Yes, good boy. There we go. Out in the stable, Mr. J and I have just noticed that the nesting boxes up on the wall are being used. And one of them is being used by a pair of swifts, and one of them is being used by a family of bees. That's right, we have bees in the nesting box. So here it is, that's the nesting box up by the roof in the stable. And one of the, I think the left hand box is being used by the swift, and it looks like the centre one is being used by the bees. Of course, now I'm filming it. Oh, there we go, there's a bee. And don't think they're enjoying the rain very much either. And I've just spotted that up on top of the nesting boxes are its little swift residents. Oh, they are lovely. I love having them around. Sorry about the shaky camera, I'm trying to move. Whoa, so speedy, and they're gone. And they're back again. I've only been standing here 2 or 3 minutes. Oh, I'm really excited. I'm sorry, the camera's really shaky. I don't have a tripod with me. And I'm just trying to get at the best angle without disturbing them. Well, this is really, really exciting. We also have them nesting in the apex of the roof of our house. So they're also roosting in that bit there, which is where they've been in previous years. We haven't had them in the stable before, so to have one nest there, and actually at the far end of the stable, beyond the light, at the top of the bit of wood, I'm going to try and point up there, there's a little nest there as well. So obviously we're trying not to disturb them, and they seem to have accepted that we tootle in and out of the stable with regular visits, and that the cats are on guard. There's Monty. Oh, he's not being very on guard at the moment. He's having a wash, but he's regularly on guard here, looking out for his chickens. Now the light is beginning to fade, so it's really poor quality filming in here. But outside it's absolutely pouring. I'm not wildly keen to go out in it much. Poor old Mr. J's out here having to clear the gutter on the stable roof because it's got filled up with tree leaves and seeds and debris. So every now and then we have to clear all the gunk out of it so that it doesn't overflow. Last year I put up this plastic sheeting at the windows to stop the rain just blowing straight in to the stable, not because they are terribly cosseted chickens, of course they are, but it did just save the amount of deep bedding that we were having to replace all the time. But when the gutter fills up and it starts overflowing, the old plastic takes a bit of a battering, so it's always a good idea for us to clear it. And one of our concerns about not clearing this gutter is that it'll end up looking like the guttering on the barn there, which is just it's chock-a-block filled with weeds and is absolutely useless at collecting water. All that happens is it spills over and onto the stable roof and down to this guttering. Our slightly silly chickens have dug a lovely hole beneath their feeder, so now it's much harder for them to reach to hit the little trigger to let some food out. And they dug the hole really quite quickly after we moved the fooder to this spot. I've got no idea why the ground is given away. Quite possibly it was a molehill, but we're going to move it now. So we've moved it over, and still our chickens are choosing to grub around in that hole. But at least now they'll be able to reach the trigger mechanism on their food. So that's it for a wet and windy day. We've been asking for this rain, so I can't complain. Well, I will complain, but I shouldn't complain. And we'll be back again tomorrow.